Big ass hole.
Holy smokes! We got a little bit of cleaning to do.
Yeah.
What is up, guys? How's everybody out there doing today? We finally are at that stage in our beautiful lives where we have this, I think it's a 94 TransAm on the left, a buddy of mine. It belongs to a buddy of mine. We got everything ready for it. Here's the engine and the transmission. I'll tell you guys about this in a little bit. But we're going to talk about the car first. So this thing's been sitting here for a while. It's a buddy of mine. It used to have an LT1 engine in it. I think it was a 383 or 355 built motor that was at another shop and ended up failing. Antifreeze got into the cylinders and it pretty much blew it up. It pretty much was all done and over with. He ended up pulling it out of that shop, bringing it to me a couple years back, said, here, do what you got to do. We'll figure out, you know, what's going on and we'll go from there. So we found out the motor was blown, and we decided, after talking to him for a little bit, we decided to do a 5.3 engine, which is what you're looking at over there right now, into this this car. So this is basically an LS1 swap per se, but with a 5.3. So currently the car is already built. It was built at the last shop, and it was there for a long time too. But he has, as you can see, he has a nice electric cutout here. He has a Ford 9-inch rear end. Not really sure what gears are in it. Has a very nice Ford rear end in it. Has a pipes muffler. I mean, this is all brand new stuff. This car's been sitting inside for a while now. I think this looks like a QuickTime Performance rear end, which aren't bad rear ends. They're good rear ends. They're a little bit on the cheaper side, but they are good. Torque arm relocation bracket. Has an aftermarket torque arm. This is a short torque arm that mounts to the body of the car. This is the same thing I pretty much have on my my red TransAm as well. So I just have a Midwest chassis version. This is a Spawn Performance, which is local to us here in Pennsylvania, believe it or not. Very good company. They make a lot of very, very good parts. So what Mitch is going to be doing here, he's outside smoking a cigarette right now. He's taking his hourly 10-minute smoke break, kind of like the military. What we're going to be doing is we got to pull this K-member out of the car right here, because this is an LT1 K-member. We're going to pull this K-member out. We're going to actually, hey Mitch.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use these A-arms.
Okay.
You know why? They have polys. Nice. They're poly-mounted A-arms, dude. Awesome. So we're going to actually swap these A-arms over to the LS1 K-member, which then that engine will be going on, that transmission will be going on, and then good old Mitchell man over here, look at all this room we got, like room for activities. Mitchell man's over here, he's going to put it all together, and we should probably have this in here for maybe 2 or 3 days, finish up all the wiring. There's a bunch of grounds and stuff that we need to take care of. There's a lot of little things. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to get this car to a running condition where we can start it up and drive it around, and then that way we can get it off the lift at least, and we can start, you know, addressing other issues with it off the lift, and I can get other cars on the lift for Mitch to work on while the other issues on this car are addressed, any electrical problems or wiring hookup, where we can actually move the car around and stuff. So right now the basis of it just being on the lift is to get the K-member out and get the other one back in. So now I'm going to explain to you what's all done to this motor right here. Now, this is a 5.3 liter engine with 243 heads on it. They are stock 243 heads. There's nothing done to them. But this particular motor here has something a little different than any other motor that I've ever done here in the shop. And that one little different thing is it has pretty much the largest cam that we've ever installed. Largest custom grind cam that we've ever installed in an engine, as long as I've been doing this, basically. It is a custom grind from Lunati Cams. Their description is down below. They're one of my sponsors. They're sponsoring me on my cam for my motor build. But it's a huge custom grind cam. The only thing I can tell you about it, I'm not going to give out the specs, but what I can tell you about it is it's on a 111 LSA. It's way in the 240s duration, and it is above 650 lift on intake and exhaust. It is a gigantic drag cam. We kind of thought up a funny name of it called the Dragula cam, but I don't know if it'll stick or not. But that's what's in that motor. And we've already clayed the pistons. We fly cutted the pistons as necessary, which we had to do on this. And it does fit. Everything's clearance. We have enough of clearance between the exhaust valve and the intake valve on a stock 5.3 piston. And that cam will also work on a 5.7, but we do recommend, if you want that cam through us, we do recommend that you check piston to valve clearance. This is extremely important on this big of a cam. But this cam should just make tons and tons and tons of nasty, crazy, stupid horsepower on the very top end of the spectrum RPM range of these LS motors. So we're very excited to finally see what this thing's going to do. And this car is obviously going to be on the dyno eventually. It's going to be tuned eventually by us and all that other fun stuff. So it's going to be very interesting to see what this thing does. Now, we also have an LS6 intake manifold. Well, actually, he has an LS6 intake manifold. We have the LS1 on there right now. But he does have an LS6 intake manifold. It has dual valve springs, hardened push rods. It's a brand new LS pan that'll fit, in this car and everything. He also has a built transmission with a stall converter. We did not build this transmission. It was already built prior to the car coming here, so I don't know any specs on it, to be honest. So hopefully it holds the power. I think it will. We'll see what happens. But other than that, guys, I mean, this thing is one down, one to go, right? One down, one to go. But this thing is finally on the lift. He actually has the front bumper for this car. We don't have the front bumper. I had him take the front bumper home. That way it wasn't taking up spots in the shop here. And, he'll bring that bumper by when the car's running and done. He also has a custom radiator. This actually was on the car when it showed up. I'm not sure what brand it is or anything of that nature, but that's his radiator for the car. He has all these other parts, wiring harnesses, and, all kinds of fun stuff that we got to deal with. But what do you think, Mitch?
I think we're going to put it together, man.
You think you're going to put it together?
Yes.
That car right there?
That one.
That one? So, guys, we're very excited. We got all this space up here now. We're gonna. Mitch, why did you speed this up already? I told you we were going to speed this up after this.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. So, very exciting stuff. We got this car out of its hole, and we're actually going to make some very useful space with this. What we're going to do is, I think, we're going to make this into a 2-car side-by-side shop. We're probably going to just keep the TransAm sitting here for a while. We really don't need to move that as of right now because nothing's going to be done with it. But we're going to put a table over here. We're going to move some stuff over here. And then we're going to have the ability. I'm probably going to take my snowmobile and put my snowmobile over here too. But we'll have the ability to put, one car in this way and one car in this way and be able to work on 2 different cars at one time. And not have anything in the way and stuff. So that would be pretty cool. It'll open up some space for us, which will be nice. So yeah, it should be pretty interesting. I do have one little tidbit of information I do want to show you guys real quick here. You guys are going to love this. So I finally got my turbo and all my piping back from the powder coater. They were ceramic coated. The hot pipe was ceramic coated. The cold side was powder coated. So I'm going to reveal that right now for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. You guys ready? Here, I'll cover it up some more. That way you can. There you go. Okay, so it's underneath this blanket. This little thing right here. Our good buddies over at Air Inductions. Love them, guys. Go check them out too. But here you go, guys. This is what this turbo is going to look like underneath my red car. You've probably seen it on my Instagram, but it looks a lot better when it's all together. Bam! What do you guys think? Tell me below in the comments what you guys think of this color. I don't know how good you guys can see it in the video, but It is really neat. It's a, they call it a shocker yellow with ceramic coating in it, or ceramic like flake, I guess they call it. I'll put my flashlight on it so you guys can see a little bit of it. Maybe you can, I don't know. There we go. Isn't that cool? I wanted to do something different, and I told the powder coater, I was like, listen, man, you know, after you're done ceramic coating this is a gunmetal gray, by the way, and you go ahead and powder coat this, do something crazy. And he started mixing up a whole different bunch of colors, and he gave me a whole bunch of different options. And this is what I picked for the turbo compressor housing color. I think it's freaking awesome. I'm happy with it. They did an amazing job. They are Barker's Coating in Ephrata, Pennsylvania. I'll have their information down below as well. You can check them out in the description. They didn't sponsor me or anything like that. I paid for this setup, but they did such a good job. You have to give these guys some good credit because they are very good at what they do. They've been doing it for a very, very long time. So don't forget to go check them guys out. If you're in the area and need some powder coating or ceramic coating done, they do wheels. They do all kinds of cool stuff. So go check them out. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to be the end of this video. Not very exciting except for the fact that we got this freaking awesome car on the lift finally. Mitch is getting ready. He don't even want to do anything. All he wants to do is work, work, work. This guy, will you stop working? Oh my god. Yeah, seriously. Take a break, man. Is it almost lunchtime? Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please keep updated. We'll be making another video about this car and the installation of everything that we're doing to it on the next round of things that we're doing video wise. And you guys are also going to be very interested in the motor, the engine that's for the red Trans Am. That's going to be we're going to be making a video coming up on that as well very shortly, and you guys are going to be freaking amazed at what we're going to be doing with that. I think you guys are going to be very, very happy with it, so keep a lookout. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell on the side. That way you get notifications of every one of my videos that we upload. You're not going to want to miss it. Don't forget to like them as well. Big thumbs up, a little thumbs up thing there. Press that sucker. Does all kinds of cool stuff, like it turns blue. That's pretty much the only cool thing that it does. Other than that, guys, we're going to end this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Instagram is Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook is also Diablo Formula Racing. Deuces, guys.